Hello buddy, my name is Farman and welcome back to episode 3 of our Let's Play on Dowland Farm. So, like I said in the previous video, we are going to just get straight on to rolling that grass field. So the 399 is out and ready to rock and roll. I haven't fed the cows because I didn't need it really. I had a look just before we started. One thing I am going to do, I'm just going to quickly buy another tractor. Now we're going to go for a 148 cab. The reason for this is I just want a little tractor just to be around the yard. Now this could tow the roller, but it's a bit small. The plan is to get a topper for this to go in the paddocks during the and get them all topped, but it's just a little plan I've had, and I thought we've got a bit of money so we can just chuck it on. Rotary cut, mowing, only mower. We'll have it in red as well. So that's that, but I wanted to get that out of the way, so we're going to crack on and go get this rolling done. We might not even finish it this episode. If not, I'll finish it off screen. But so yes, everyone seems to be enjoying the videos. I know there's only been 2 out. This is only episode 3. I haven't done anything. I will be honest, I haven't done anything. I've been busy. So after this, I'm probably going to set the sprayer going, get all these fields sprayed, and then I'll probably fast forward a couple of days, feed the cows, fast forward a couple more, get it into kind of haymaking season, and crack on. So I might go roll that other field if I know where it is. The 7810 has had an update, thanks to Repulse, who's in my Discord. He's very kindly sent me a link to the newest update of it. So I've managed. Well, I've put it. He keeps them all the same name, luckily. So I've managed to get it in without having to buy it again. But other than them other couple mods, now the 145, I think it is. That is actually that's built off a 135, so it is pretty much Peter J's 135 with a 1.4 body on. But we'll just, because I did look them up to think if this is exactly how it should be, and it is on the pictures that I can see. That's how they are. So it's a bit of a. We're actually turning in quite a massive farm. We've got 3 masses. I was about to shut them gates for no reason. Right, we'll just make a start. I've never ever rolled a field in my life, like in actual. What's it? So here's a good time to learn. This is going to take a hell of a lot longer than just 20 minutes. But first things first is not that. Is beep 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 beep. Everyone's favourite thing, taking screenshots. There we go. Now, for some reason, shaders doesn't show up on my recording software. So, like, when I actually hit the shaders button, like, you just see the head, you just see the hood vanish. You don't actually see the shaders thing appear. But that's what I'm also putting on with it. God, this is a hill this roller would slide down, wouldn't it? Jesus. That's a fair angle to like try and roll that. Yeah, this works great. It's on FSUK if you're wondering where this roller's from. I'm not sure if it does what the other ones did, which is an absolute pain in the arse, is when you roll with them, they actually take the grass back down to the first growth stage like this. So you couldn't just use it as a free way to get fertilizer and just keep rolling your fields, which I think is what it's used for. Like, I think that's why he made it that so you couldn't just use it to roll all your fields, like go roll your arable fields and just get them all. You're all what's it? I am going to be jumping from in cab to outside of cab. Right, so apparently there's this field and there's another one. I think it's I think it's the ones that don't have any numbers in. But I can't seem to see it. So, oh yeah, there it is. On the other side of that the little pond thing, it's High View Potatoes, 28, 29, around there. There's a little unnumbered field, I reckon that's it. But this will be enough. This will be way more than enough, I reckon. It's a fair field, like, but at least the only thing I've got to spend is the diesel and, you know, the hours, well, the maintenance anyway. That's another thing we're going to have to watch out for, is all the tractors are going to want to start paying for maintenance. That's why I've kind of staggered buying them, so they're all different times. So it's not just one big cash chunk at a time. Now, in theory, we could actually sell the combine and just only rent it when we need it, but I kind of like just having a combine. It's just there, innit, in case we ever, you know, in desperate times sell it because we're running out of money. This is a big field. It's a big free field to have though. Like, it feels a bit cheaty having this field. Now I am going to mow it all with this 3-9. I am going to roll it all. I'm not going to get the fertilizer out. But what I might do is off screen as well, whilst I've got this rolling, I might, as you can see, I haven't used course plane either. I might take that 1450, or we might do that just before the video, you know, just as the last thing to do in the video, and then I'll carry on doing this off screen, and then we'll do something else next video. But yeah, so it would have been nice to have 2 rollers really. Could have sped this up a bit, but should really stop moaning about things like that. So yeah, I'm happily making the videos now. It's not a big ball ache. I think the break did some good. All the other times I've had like breaks, I've never actually stopped playing the game. Like, I just stopped recording them. I've never like just packed in. Like, the entire time I was off, I think I picked the game up twice, and that was it. Just to, you know, I think one to just have a look at the modern classics DLC, and I think another one was to set this save game up, and that was about it. But if you do want to play other games with me, please join the Discord. My username is in the description. If you just sort of add me on Discord, and then I will invite you. We play a lot of Gmod or Gary's mod. There's about 4 of us that play it now, so if you do have it and you would like to come have an absolute mess around, because we honestly just mess around, we don't really do much else. We come up with some weird and wonderful scenarios and things to do, but if you would like to come, if you have that game and you'd like to have a go, like a play around with us, then please just join the Discord. Yeah, so the vlogs I'm not too sure about. I haven't really got anything planned yet. Maybe this summer we might have a bit. There might be a few vlogs as I, you know, casually do some mowing. I'm slowly sorting my tractor out to its overheating problem. Not problem, but like we've cured it again. Trailer, I'm still doing bits on the trailer, and the topper I still got to buy the part for it yet, but I'm still trying to find the part that I need to buy. So the trailer is the actual main frame is done that you tow, like the actual bottom chassis that the axle bolts to is done. The axle is almost done. The 2 brake drums need painting, and the 2 wheels need tyres fitting, and then after that, that's that done. Then bolt it back on. And then after that, in theory, it's just the main bed to crack on with, and that's a bit bigger. And then after that, it's the topper. And then, but after this video, I will be buying a few parts, so I will be spending some money, which we don't like to do, but whatever. Now, the one thing I want to ask is, do people like it when I heavily edit videos, which means every time I'm not talking and it's just silent but the gameplay is still happening? Do people like it when I cut that out? Because sometimes I look at a video and there's about five or six places where I'm quiet for about 2-3, you know, not even a minute, but there's something happening. Do people like that, or do they like it when I'm just constantly talking? I don't know. I've never asked. I don't think I've ever asked this. But if you really would like to share your opinion, please comment, because I would like to edit the videos to how people would like to see them. Of course, not everyone's going to be happy, not everyone's going to be pleased. And I remember getting a comment a few years ago on a Senin Valley video, or Kenin Valley video, which however you say it, was somebody said the videos were shit. Yeah, this is exactly, you can't find the comment because they got rid of it, but the comment was the videos are shit, because I took a screenshot of it. The videos are shit and they're very repetitive. Now, if anyone, I don't know what the fuck happened then. If anybody has ever played Farm Sim or has ever done farming in real life, which quite a lot of you have, you will know that throughout the year quite a lot of stuff is the same over and over again. There's no getting away from that. So when you play Farm Sim, of course it's a simulator to the real thing. Quite a lot of things are over and over again. It's just the way it is. So yeah, if you don't like games like that, then you don't watch Farm Sim. Probably one of the worst games I could think of to watch if you don't like watching something over and over again is Farm Sim, because that's just how it is. But yeah, if you don't like the videos where I'm quiet, you know, where I like say something and then there's a big pause, please let me know, because I will edit the videos to how people would like to see them. But it's knowing how people want to see them, if that makes sense. Like, to me, I don't mind the pauses, because at least there's something happening. You know, there's a bit of gameplay happening on in the background. Whereas some people really don't like them, and they get, you know, they just go, oh, this is horrible. You know. I am going to try and stick to the save game. I know I always say this, you know, it's like a broken record, I am, but sometimes I do just get bored, and that's just it, because I play it so much off screen. That's why sometimes I'll say, oh, I haven't done anything. It's because I'm trying to stop myself being bored of the map. So if I don't do anything on it, I'm not playing the map. And if I don't play the game by playing Gmod or another game, it's like, it doesn't matter. Now, I have no idea if my internet is ever going to get good enough around this area to upload 2 videos a day. I wish it would, because I would love to do that, because I could do a vlog and an FS video, because there's always stuff to do outside. It just make life easy. A lot of people said you couldn't hear me in the last video over the tractors, so I'm trying to keep my eye on OBS to just keep my microphone tweaked. But I'll watch this one back a bit, and if you can't hear me, then I'll tweak it up a bit louder. But yeah, so this is farming, really. If you're very new to farming, this is it. You literally go round and round fields in a tractor, towing a roller, mower, tedder, rake, you know, loading wagon, trailer for a chopper. Now we are going to whiz that 148 back in this video as well, because I just want to show you it, really. So we'll do that now. It's now 14 minutes. Yeah, so here we go. So it's a 148. It is a massive Ferguson 135 body is built on. It has got the Duncan cab on, but nothing else really. I fitted the little rain cap because I like them, so I fitted it. It has got a loader on it, but it hasn't got, the loader brackets don't show up, which is an absolute pain in the ass, because I wish it would, because this would be a great little loader tractor to have. So I put the front weights on it for now. The cab has no IC neither. So yeah, it is pretty much identical to a 135, just a 148, but I have no idea what that is in the way of Massey. I'm not a huge Massey fan. Like, I don't know everything there is to know about Masseys, but I know a bit. I have driven them. Now it does look quite good with this little topper on, so I think that's screenshot worthy as well. 2 screenshots this video. But yeah, this is going to be the little paddock topping tractor, and if we get a hay bob, this can go on the hay bob. This will be the last thing I think we'll buy for it a little bit in the way of tractors anyway, because we don't need that many. We don't want that many neither, because if you have, the more you have, the more vehicle maintenance you have to pay out, and I really don't want to pay that much out. We've still got £569,000, 569,000. I can't remember what I said, but that is just for, you know, for what we're going to be doing. I've ran out of things to talk about, sorry. I'm just trying to think of something. It was in my head, and I literally, my neighbour's got an old, I don't know if anyone's ever seen them, an old Bedford, I think they're Bedford. It's one of them little old yellow dump trucks. They sometimes have single cylinder Lister D engines on. He's just literally driven past my house, and I could just see him. And I looked because I could hear the pop, like the single cylinder noise, because one of my windows is just, it's got like a vent mode. And I could hear it, and then I lost all my train of thought to what the fuck I was trying to say. So it'll come back to me, I hope. So yeah, I'm gonna do a few things off camera before I go off this save game, or if something else comes up and I have to be quick, like, I'll just come off. But I don't think there is going to be. Oh, this topper makes it a bit. Can it power this topper? Is the question. Power at 12 mile an hour as well. Now this topper is almost like my Howie's topper, which is a single drive, twin bladed, sort of like a drum topper. And the part, if anybody has ever had one of these toppers and you've ever bought a part for them, could you please comment or let me know in some way or form, because the part I am missing is the PTO spline to the gearbox, like the actual drive on the gearbox. That's the part I'm missing. But I have tried looking for just the single part on its own, and it is as rare as rocking or shit. I can find the actual thing, but I cannot find for the life of me the actual little like part. So now I kind of think this tractor should be parked. No, I know a lot of people aren't going to like this. I think this tractor should be parked here. Should it there? Yeah. The reason I'm parking like this is because in England, you see a lot of horse yards who have just tractors and like a single topper like that, just to do like a horse paddock. And this thing is moving. Wait, is it that topper that's causing it to move? Or does it just move on its own? It should be right. Anyway. Yeah, in England you see a lot of horse paddocks and a lot of horse yards that have tractors, tractor like that, and just a topper. And 9 times out of 10, they are just parked in the field, like in like the weeds. I know. Oh fuck! I've lost my train of thought again. I do know a couple of horse yards that keep them in sheds. You know, everyone's different, but quite a lot that I've seen have been kept outside. Quite a lot where I work as well, in Stafford, where you go around, you can see quite a few of them just out and about in the field, you know, just parked up like this. And I think this just, it's not, I have nothing, I know quite a few people are going to be like, oh, he just doesn't like masses. I have nothing against masses. I just think the only thing I don't like is the 4-cylinder Perkins. It is probably one of. It's got to be up there with one of the hardest starting engines in the cold without glow plugs. If it's old, like. But anyway, that's another discussion. So yeah, this is the kind of the little picture I wanted, was a little tractor on a topper, parked in its weeds, you know, where it normally parks every year, just to top this field. It is going to do other things. I'm not going to just leave it there. It will come out and do some other stuff. We've got some eggs to collect. I will have it come out. We may even take it rolling one year. You know, it'll come out and do stuff. I might put the bale lifters on it. I might buy a single bale lifter for it, you know. It's just here. But anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Now, please, 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 feel free to comment. I sometimes get videos where they get lots of comments and some where they get a couple. And I think people like write comments and then delete them. If whatever you want to comment it. Like, if you wanted to just comment a question, you know, or where I got a mod from. I know I don't reply to them all, but you know, most mods can be found on the FS UK mod hoster, Mod Hub US, or the official Giants website. That's where I get most of my mods from. If I don't get sent them, of course, the 148 is private. I'm sorry, but almost everything else in this Let's Play is pretty much released. Even the topper on the back of that thing is released. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more today. Happy farming and goodbye.